What's going on, guys? Welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and what an amazing victory that is. I still can't get over it. We are going to Wembley. That is such an amazing feeling. A great victory today, a great performance, a convincing result. We've beaten a quality side. To think we lost 1-0 to Stoke in such a horrific manner as well. To go out and play that well today, I mean, that's how the team should be playing week in, week out. Every single player should be playing like that, with that desire, with that passion that they really wanted to win this game, get it by the scruff of the neck, and we did that. It's a great feeling just to be able to say that Arsenal are going to Wembley. We're in with a real chance of winning this tournament now. We're 4 points behind the league. We do have that game against Bayern Munich. All I want to see there is for the team to put in every ounce of effort into that game. I don't care if we win or lose that one, to be honest. Just as long as I see the same kind of passion that I saw in today's game. It was an amazing result. I'll get straight into performance. I know that's what you want to hear about. The result, the lineup, should I say, I didn't really have too many raised eyebrows about. I mean, we did see the Arteta and Flamini partnership again. That's something that I'm not going to quibble too much because it worked in that Liverpool game, and you can't deny that it worked again today. We looked very stable defensively at times. Of course, we did see Vermaelen come in for the injured Laurent Koscielny. Vermaelen at times, he was, I don't want to say liability, but there were times when he could have cost us. He did make some excellent last-ditch tackles. I can't deny, I think he had a pretty decent game, but there were times when he made a few really poor clearances. There was a time when he fell over the ball and that Everton nearly scored a goal. But as it's his first game back, I'm not going to lay into him too much because I'm sure if he gets a string of games together, he'll return to his former self and hopefully, you know, gain a spot in that starting 11, but it's going to be really hard for him to get back in there, especially whilst this Koscielny and Mertesacker partnership continues to be so tremendous at the moment. But anyway, the game started. I didn't think it started great for Arsenal. I don't think it started great for either side, to be honest. I think it was a little bit slow, but that was only for about 1 or 2 minutes. I mean, we did get that early goal and we came flying out the blocks. I'd say for 1 or 2 minutes it was a bit slow. It took us quite a couple of moments to get our passing game together, but we did that. And we just attacked Everton so quickly on the counter-attack as well. Great link-up play between Cazorla and Ozil. Lovely ball through to Ozil. Took his goal extremely well. And Ozil, for me today, had an absolutely cracking game. He wasn't quiet. I think he ran the show in some respects. Got a goal, an assist. I'm hoping the fans will laugh his back a bit, me included, because I know I've given him quite a bit of stick, but he's a cracking player, and it's really good to see him return to that player that we originally signed. And he's actually starting to be a big part of his team at the moment. I really want this to continue for him, and hopefully he'll get a few more goals into his game as well. But anyway, the game continued, and it did look like we could run away with it. I mean, Everton, I was expecting a little bit more from them, to be honest. I thought they were a little lethargic at times. Lukaku was extremely quiet up top for them, as was Mirallas. I think their best player at times was probably Gareth Barry or James McCarthy, because they just didn't seem to be doing anything creative in midfield. They did catch us on the counter-attack about 30 minutes into the first half, which I thought really went against the run of play. I mean, not to say Everton didn't deserve their goal, because I think they countered-attack really well against us. I think Ross Barkley was at the heart of it, and he played extremely well for them today. And there was a bit of controversy over the goal. I didn't really see what happened as I was in the clock end lower. Couldn't quite see all the way down to the North Bank, but Lukaku took his goal, 1-1, and we were going into half-time with not the most ideal result, 1-1. And we did look a bit flat coming out in the second half. I mean, it was taking us about 5 to 10 minutes to really get our game together. But we did start playing an awful lot better. Chamberlain was at the heart of every single attack we made and won an excellent penalty, which was Chamberlain, whilst I'm on the subject of him, he was absolutely amazing today. I can't wait till next season when we've got Chamberlain on the left-hand side, Walcott on the right-hand side, someone like Giroud in the middle. That is going to be so exciting to watch because he's such a big part of our team at the moment. And why he didn't start against Stoke, I will not know, because he is at the heart of every attack we're making now. When we've got Ramsey back as well, Chamberlain, Ramsey, that is going to be so exciting to watch. And whilst he's linking up with the likes of Ozil and Cazorla, where he's getting these lovely passes and he can make the runs, pass it in, even shoot, because he's got a great foot on him as well. Chamberlain is just an absolutely cracking player, and to think he's only about 20 years old, he's such a talented prospect at the moment, and we're so lucky to have him in our team. But anyway, the penalty, the first original penalty taken by Arteta, it had to be retaken, of course, because I think it was Giroud stepped into the box, but nonetheless, it was an extremely good penalty. Second one didn't disappoint, went the other way, out of the goalkeeper's reach, and it was 2-1 to us, and we kind of took the game by the scruff of the neck, and we went on to go and absolutely run riot Everton, they didn't really appear to come back at us. They didn't possess too much threat. There were a couple of times where I think Ross Barkley had a good chance on goal, but fortunately we didn't concede. Fabianski at times, again, I thought he had another good game today, and we looked very solid, especially at the back, and it was good to see that. Especially when you had the Vermaelen Mertesacker partnership, and that's one that I think that works. I think Vermaelen Koscielny, that's not one that works especially well, but Vermaelen Mertesacker, I thought that worked extremely well. Sanya again today, I thought he was a bit hit and miss. I mean, he got an assist for the goal, but he was caught out of position quite a few times. His tracking back was a little poor, but then again, I don't want to like sticking to anyone today. There's absolutely no point because we've had such a convincing victory today against such an absolutely well Everton. To be fair, they are a really good side, and in seasons to come, they're going to be competing for Champions League football. And not to say that they're not doing it now, but when they got a few more signs under the belt, they got a great manager in Martinez. They got a great youth squad at the moment. Some excellent players in their team already, with the likes of Ross Barkley, Lukaku, of course, although he'll be going back to Chelsea in the summer. I mean, they've still got a great assembly of a squad there, and they're a really exciting team to watch. And I think we were very. Had to play extremely well today to get the win. And one man that was another guy that was influential today that didn't even start the game, Olivier Giroud, came on for about 20 minutes at the end, and he just after that poor game against Stoke, he turned things around. He's now got 4 goals in I think it's 3 games now, and it's just great to have him back scoring goals for us. And it was good to see that he finished the goal really well to put us 4-1 up. That's something that he's lacked in his game as of late, and well, not really as of late. I mean, the whole season, the whole of last season, he can't really finish. But he took his goal extremely well. The first goal he scored, he couldn't really miss that. Sanya put it on a plate for him. And we've won the game 4-1. Giroud, excellent. Everyone was excellent today. They really wanted it. And all the celebrations at the end showed how much this meant to the team. Mertesacker on his knees. You know, it's a great victory. We're going to Wembley. This is our competition for the taking now. I mean, only Man City stand in our way. Not to disrespect any of the other teams in the tournament, but if you look at who else is in there, we really should be having a beating of them. We're 4 points behind in the league. You know, if we were to get top 4 and the FA Cup, that would be beyond belief. I mean, it's doable. It's certainly doable. We can do it. I'm confident we can do it. That's all I want this season. It's just showing so much improvement from last season. We haven't been this close to a trophy in so long. It's great to see that. And I'm really just hoping we can go all the way and win this trophy. Wembley's next though. It's going to be amazing to be there. Please leave your thoughts on the game in the comments box below. I really want to hear your thoughts on this one. Especially at the prospect of going to Wembley. If you have enjoyed the video, it would be great if you click the like button. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.